West Texas was developed by strong families whose legacies form the culture we enjoy as West Texans. Ferdinand Noelke was a true West Texas ranching pioneer.
He sailed from Europe about 1842, I think. Arrived as an orphan in Indianola, Texas, due to the death of his parents aboard the ship. A doctor in Indianola took him to raise in Corpus Christi. At 16, the doctor gave him everything that had come over with his parents, and he bought some land around Cuero, Texas. Then the Civil War broke out. He was recruited by Terry's Texas Rangers, joined the Confederacy. He fought through all the years of the war. They said that he had 13 horses shot out from under him. He ended the war by refusing to surrender to Grant. And because he refused to surrender, he never received a pension.
After the war, life returned to normal for Ferdinand Noelke.
He went back to Cuero, began to farm, met Alice Patterson Blackwell, and they married and began to have quite a brood of children. And Mrs. Noelke became ill. She coughed and so forth, and it was probably beginning tuberculosis. And some of Mr. Noelke's Confederate buddies said, "Go out to West Texas. It'll help her lung problem." So he came out here, mostly to Erie County and Crockett County, I think. And he was pleased by what he saw and kept coming back and bought land, homesteaded land, and finally brought Mrs. Noelke and the 5 children they had. Mr. Noelke decided, well, he might just buy enough land to make ranches for each of his children. He ended up with 5 boys and 2 girls. And he bought enough land in different places in West Texas so that they would have a start. He saw to it that my grandfather, W.M. Walter Montgomery Noelke, started ranching, and each of the other children, even the daughters, had land given or supplied so that they could go in the ranch business. And the house at the ranch was called headquarters, and it was one of those kind of houses where they started with this big and added on around the sides. The ranch is still there. I'm proud to be part of it, and oil production keeps us in business, and for that I thank the Lord every day.
And there was one saying that was passed down from generation to generation in the Noelke family.
God is good, God is great, all across the Lone Star State.
Thank you to the Ferdinand Noelke family for their contributions to our West Texas heritage.